Good morning, dear children. Yesterday we discussed about a beautiful story, that is how the camel got its hump, right? And I had given you a task also, but many of you did not submit till now. I sincerely request you to submit the homeworks as early as possible. In fact, on the day it is prescribed. Dear children, we had discussed about the story how the camel got his hump, right? So we came to know about how camel spending its time in the desert, in the hauling desert, as it was not at all interested in any kind of work. Horse came to him and asked him to do a task like the horses, that is trot, but he did not heed to their words and simply said hump. Dog came with a stick in its mouth and it also asked him, but did not even reply, and again it said hump. And ox came and asked him to plow like them, but for that also it did not reply, simply said hump. And these three animals were very much angry and went to the man and told him about their stories and how they worked hard and how camel spent its time killing without doing anything, simply chewing. So this man said, three, I am very sorry for you, but that hump thing in the desert can't work, or he would have been there, he would have been here by now. So I am going to leave him alone and you must work double time to make up for it. What is make up for it? Make up for it means nothing but compensate. Make up for it. To compensate. They went to the man asking for him to get the justice, but the man couldn't do anything. Instead, he burdened those three animals, telling them to work double or to work camels also. Right? See, he simply shunned away, saying that he doesn't come. He won't come now. In fact, you people have to do his work. See, the workers will be always working, and these lazy fellows, these idlers will enjoy their time. That is the present society, isn't it? Yes. That made the three very angry, and they held a panchayat on the edge of the desert. Where did they conduct the panchayat? They conducted the panchayat at the edge of the desert, and the camel came chewing cud and laughed at them. Then he said hump and went away again. He came chewing its food. Came and just said humph and went away. See, the luckiest fellow. No one was there to stop him and ask him, why are you doing this? You will be punished. See, no rules at all. He was completely free. Presently, there came along the jinn. I told you, jinn, a kind of a monster, who has all the kinds of magical power, with all the different kinds of mustache, a huge, gigantic body. Sometimes he can make it small also. It can be compressed and it can be even enlarged. That is the power of jinn, and he can create anything that he wants. He is a kind of magician. He has all the power, magical power. What I can say, superpower. He is a superpower. He came there because he was in charge of all the whole deserts. He came in rolling in a cloud of dust. You can see the picture how he came. How he appeared rolling in the cloud of dust. Have you seen the rolling of dust in the desert? Swirling like. It looks so beautiful. The beautiful swirling of sand and dust you can see in the desert. It moves from one place to another. It goes with the blow of the wind. Jinn of all desert, said the horse, is it right for anyone to be idle? That was the right question asked by the horse. What did he ask? Certainly not, said the jinn. Because it is not acceptable if anyone simply sits idle without working. Right? So jinn said, certainly not. It is wrong to sit idle. Well, said the horse, there is a thing in the middle of your desert with a long neck and long legs. And he hasn't done a stroke of work since Monday morning. He won't trot. So horse said, there is a creature, there is an animal which did not do anything. Even he did not trot like us, run like us. Right? Phew, said the jinn whistling. Phew, that's my camel. What does he say about it? He says humph. And he won't blow, said the ox. Now, ox came into the picture. It said, yes, he just said humph. He did nothing. He did not blow like us. Very good, said the jinn. I'll humph him if you will kindly wait a minute. Wait. Did he say so? I'll humph him if he has said so. Dear children, this is about today's lesson. I would like you people to pick out the difficult words from the text and write down the meanings and send it to me. I'll correct it. Till then, bye bye. Meet you in the next class.